This is Dr. Phil Chavez of the Men's Academy. Right now I'm walking through the village of Alustrel, where the visionaries of Fatima actually lived. Now I'd like to pay special honor to Lucia dos Santos, a woman who I believe was the greatest female prophet, if not the greatest prophet of the 20th century, moving into the 21st. Right now I'm outside her family home. She is one of my favorite writers and thinkers of theology in the current age. Lucia dos Santos was born on March 22nd, 1907, but her memory is marked best each year, I think, on February 13th, the anniversary of her death, which was in the year 2005. Now, while she wrote her accounts of the events at Fatima, Sister Lucia also composed her memoirs and responses to many letters. But a notable work she finished, one of my favorite, less than a month before her death, was entitled in the English, Calls from the Message of Fatima. I think it's a masterpiece of her breakdown of the Fatima message, where she also offers refreshing and deep insights of the Catholic faith. I recommend it to all adult Catholics. Again, that is called Calls for the Message of Fatima. Now, in a special way, I'm grateful to Lucia dos Santos for her writings about the grace and value of simple family life in a faith-filled environment. As the youngest of 7 children, she was raised in this modest house behind me, again in this small village of Alustrel, in what's called the parish region of Fatima in the district of Orem, about a mile from the Fatima Sanctuary. Now, this was a rural part of central Portugal where people lived modest, if not poor, lives. Most families lived off the land, and mortality was high at all ages. Most people did not have formal schooling, but family was at the center, and faith was a galvanizing force for family and the community. I recall Lucia saying that marital fidelity was absolute. Now, while these people bore their hardships, they had a sense of identity. They did not question their purpose and always found their direction in God. People did not fear hard work and were very diligent in their sense of duty and loyalty. There's so much to say here in 3 minutes, but suffice it to say that through here, I'm not only grateful for teaching me much about the depth and sacrifice of the Christian life, but also for the many invaluable lessons about the simple country life which the cyber age seems to devalue, if not reject. I can see why the Blessed Mother would choose a simple and wholesome child like Lucia to bring valuable messages of a selfless life lived for God and for the conversion of others. To my mind, Lucia dos Santos was a model woman, a woman of grace. Lucia dos Santos, God be with you.